7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 second, please.
What's going on, ladies and germs? Welcome to an all-new episode of the Gray's Taproom podcast. I am one of your hosts, the Trash Can Tabby, and with me, as always, my co-host who secretly wants to be Rob Zombie's little spoon, Mike.
Ew.
Check, mate.
Okay, well, I'm going to remember that one now.
You called me motherfucking Chris Farley.
I know. Touche. Even, Steven?
No,
Call it
because I
even?
know you're going to come back with something awful.
I might say that you're Sherry Moon Zombies, something, I don't know. I'll ask Porn Stash.
Okay.
I'll ask Jay to give me something to add to that now.
He doesn't know much. I love him, but he doesn't know much.
So, folks.
Yeah, I'm ready for the year review.
Well, that's right. TCT.
Mm-hmm.
This week we are reviewing
Ooh, that sounds like a drug. TCT.
PCP, THC. Oh, yeah, okay.
TCT.
Okay. Well, it doesn't get you high. It just makes you drowsy. It's more of a laxative. Because pooping and farting.
Yeah, because I make people want to shit.
Farts.
They hear my voice and they're like, I'm going to go take shit now.
It induces farting.
Do I have the brown note? Does my voice sound like the brown note?
It's not far off.
Oh, okay.
Maybe a quarter note off.
You know what, though? I will accept that.
Okay.
Because the whole time that we've been talking about this, I've been farting, so.
That's fair. All right, well, folks, this week we are talking about what we did in well, not what we did, but we're reviewing 2023.
Yes.
This is our final episode of the year.
Yeah, it drops Monday. It drops on New Year's, or wait, no. Oh.
This is our first episode of 2024.
It is our first episode of 2024.
Happy
New Year!
Happy New Year, shitheads.
For...
Mazel tov. So, let's get into this.
What are we getting into, Mike?
thing. Well,
Not my pants.
shocking. Wasn't expecting it.
Married for 15 years. What do you expect?
Yeah. Well, you know. So we had a lot of first timers on the show.
We did have a lot of first times.
A lot of first timers in the tap room.
Really
and
hope they enjoyed themselves.
They were all awesome.
because
all of them.
I know I did. Well, not all of them.
All of them were awesome.
One of them in particular can suck my dick.
Okay, well, let's go down the list.
Yeah, we'll get there.
So, well, you say one, but you're going to probably mean 1.5 because one of them was Brews and Banter.
Oh, I love Roman.
See?
God damn it, Frank. Learn how to pour a beer.
We had Dewey Pod Monster.
And our love of Rob Zombie.
Yes, well, no.
Our love of hatred for Rob Zombie.
Our hatred for Rob Zombie. Our mutual hatred.
Mutual. Okay, there we go.
We welcomed, well, Jason made his expected return to the tap room.
Who still holds to this day
The record
of the most.
Yeah. Yep.
So, ooh, I'm drinking a new beer and it's kind of bubbly.
But his lady love, Alicia.
Yes.
And of the now PFM after dark hours.
After dark hours and adventures.
Yes.
Because they bought a bus.
Adventures After Darks.
Darking Adventures. Spelunking.
Adventure Darkies. Nope. J and K from Fuck My Work Life.
Oh, that one was fun. Those guys are great.
We've been friends with these guys for a really long time.
Like a year and a half, and we finally got to have them on.
But they were finally on the show, and that's J and C, Big C of the Porn Stash podcast.
Oh, yeah, that one was probably, yeah.
And Malcolm.
And Malcolm. Can't forget about... No, Malcolm made our cool YouTube intro video.
He did. So big shout out to Malcolm.
Not only that, but he also does the really cool videos that they do for YouTube.
Yeah. Malcolm is a maestro on the YouTubes.
Fuck yeah, he is. And then Jay and Big C. Love those guys so much. I really do.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I do.
I do, yes, obviously.
Well, yeah. I mean, you guys have
unlike Malcolm, they've been in the studio to hang out with us.
That is true. That is true. In our living room.
And here in the
kitchen,
studio.
In the studio.
Well, we've had studio in the living room, the kitchen,
the
dining room,
yeah.
everywhere.
Our bedroom.
Even there once. We did an episode in there.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
world-renowned comedian Tommy Ryman.
Holy shit. That one was so awesome that we were able to get him on. We need to try and do it again now that
Yeah.
our sound's better.
He rules.
For some reason, our
He was
sound...
hilarious.
He was so great. Our sound ended up like shit.
But he shared a lot of what goes into being a stand-up comic.
So if you guys want to listen to that one...
He's amazing.
He sounded great. We sounded
Friend of the
like
show.
garbage. Friend of the show.
Fuck all these others. Friend of the show.
Don't...
No,
nope.
I'm kidding.
I'm not touching Frank with a 10-foot pole.
The lovely ladies, our neighbors to the north, the opinionated lushes.
My beautiful babies. My beautiful babes.
Big loves to,
I
to all
love
of
them
those
bitches
ladies.
so much.
Drunks versus the world.
Oh, cool guys.
Drunk with buds.
Fuck yeah. Still good
Bros.
friends of the show.
Love
Bros,
those
dudes.
guys.
I cannot wait until the day that we can actually go see them and throw the fuck down on some beers.
This next first timer, we introduced them to how a radio station works. We did Louisville PopCon with them. They crashed here. I'm talking
Yeah.
about Tyler and Shorty of the Inner Idiot
Oh, it was
podcast.
Idiots in a Tap Room.
Yes.
Love, 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 love.
The Apple Boys. We did our
Apple-
Jackass episode
We did.
with
That
those
was
guys.
a fun episode.
Love Apple Boys.
Good guys. Love them guys.
By the way, guys, I'm using my University of Tennessee Volunteers koozie while wearing my Volunteers hat.
While drinking Twisted Tea, but it should be a Miller Lite.
Ew, let's not get over ourselves. Old 502 Winery. We did that.
That one was so fun. And that is our most viewed on TikTok.
One of our very good buddies, Mr. Matthew Mish something. Matt Mish. We'll call him Matt Mish because that's what everyone else calls
Of the
him.
Bromigos podcast. Love
Big
you,
shout
dude.
out to Mish.
He's like the little brother that's
He is.
like...
No, he is indie podcasting's rated R superstar.
Oh, hold on.
That's
hold on.
that's
wait,
a
wait,
wrestling
Wait.
reference.
The head advocate of the Big Titty Committee.
Yes.
It's Motorboating Matt Mish.
Indie podcasting's rated R superstar.
And also Indie Podcasting's little brother.
Yes.
Literally, he's everybody's little brother.
He is.
Love you
100%
so much, kid.
bro.
Love you, kiddo.
Jake and the Dingus, first timers on the
Jake
show.
and the Dingus was so fun.
Our Quentin Tarantino.
That was
Actually,
good. It
they
was
were
a double.
they were the first guests under the Taproom name, but we'll get into that later.
Yes, I would have saved that.
And your best friend,
He can suck my dick. My dick. My dick.
the person that for some reason you love more than your own husband,
I do not.
Big Nick.
I do not. That's disgusting. I've drank all this beer, and you're trying to make me vomit
Yeah.
all over you right now. Just saying his name makes me want to take a shower. Go fuck yourself, Big Nick. Because no one else is.
You're trying.
Fucking hate him so much.
You're trying. It's okay.
You don't like him either, do you, BB?
Yes. That he's friends with Big Nick. He is a silly. He's a silly goose.
Yeah, he thinks he is.
So
Anyway, those are, I mean,
first time guests. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next year. Good night.
yeah, thanks. That was a great time.
It was a 8-minute episode. No. So we weren't in the tap room all year long.
Nope.
For 1 month, we were still known as the Happy Hour Podcast, which we haven't brought that up in a while.
We really haven't.
We did a couple of episodes under the Happy Hour name
We did.
just through January.
We did.
And our first one was, I think that episode, even though that one chick's on it,
That one. Yeah.
that episode still belongs in this year's highlight reel.
It really does because
That's where
so-
Madeline Albright started.
So I'm pretty sure on the episode I pissed my pants, which has only happened twice.
Yeah.
And that was Phantom Jukebox and the episode 82.
Mm-hmm.
It was released on January 3rd, but we recorded on the 31st.
Yeah. New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve.
Where we
In
play that awesome version of Cards Against Humanity that she walked out on because she didn't like the rules we made.
that was a real fun episode. If you guys listening, go back and listen to episode 82. It is called The 80s on Ice with Madeline Albright and Ralph Macchio. That one, even editing it on the way home from New York, as slap happy as I was,
Yeah.
how early it was, I still almost peed my pants editing that episode. It was so good.
Yeah.
Madeline Albright. Oh, it's because we listed our favorite 80s movies, 80s music, 80s stuff.
It was 80s episode.
And when I got to my number one, we were talking about Clue. Because Clue is my favorite movie of the 80s.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, Madeline, and it was Madeline Kahn. You said Madeline Albright.
The Congress lady, secretary, judge woman.
And that opened a
I don't
can
understand
of
politics.
laughs. Not worms, but laughs.
Yes,
So
a
go
can.
back and listen.
Yeah, that was a fun episode.
Our last guest.
What?
I was going to say our last guest as Happy Hour was the Designated Quizzers.
Yeah.
It was Mad Libs 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Mm-hmm. People really like our Mad Libs episodes.
Those are hilarious.
They are
I
fun.
think they're fun.
Oh, we're going to have more than just... We've only done 3, but we're going to have 4, 5, 6 to 100. They're fun.
The last couple episodes as Happy Hour podcast was
Yeah.
Moose Lounge. We talked about Jim Carrey movies.
Yes, that was a great episode.
It was. Would You Rather with Pub Time.
Yeah.
And sadly enough, Pub Time hasn't been on since then.
Well, they got to come back soon.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And then we did Clue. We talked about Clue with Matty Ice.
Yeah.
And that was our last ones before we transformed into
The Greatest Taproom Podcast.
the Greatest Taproom Podcast.
Because, our... No, we were the Greatest Taproom. We were Taproom. Our first guest appearance and our first guest was the same show, Jake and the Dingus.
January 31st was our last episode. We transformed into... We went to
we
Taproom
guessed
on
it.
the first.
We guessed it.
Oh, our
on
first guest star episode as the Taproom.
Yeah.
Oh, was Jake and the... Yeah, we did a double back-to-back.
Yeah. We did the Quentin Tarantino episode on our show.
And then whatever we did on theirs, shit talked.
Yeah.
Not really shit talked.
Well, we did. I remember we did a top. We did a candy bracket or
oh,
snacks.
they did the snack bracket.
Snacks.
Yeah,
Not
that
candy.
one
It was
fun.
snacks. Jake and the great show. Awesome guys. Awesome show.
Loved having them on for the first time.
They were bummed out that we went through Erie, Pennsylvania.
And didn't stop and say hi.
But in our defense, we didn't know.
We did not know.
We didn't know where they lived.
So if you guys want to let us know where you live and we decide to travel, we can stop in for like 3 seconds, give you a high five and a sticker and leave.
Maybe grab a bite.
If there's time.
Yeah. Well, it depends.
Returning guests. Did you
Yes.
put those down?
No.
And so guests on the tap room for the first time, but with us reoccurring, not only Jason Marks,
Yep.
but we've got Fitz and McShane from Whiskey Hell.
Yes.
Love you both so fucking much. Mish actually had his first episode with us.
Yeah. I shouted out Mish when first time guests.
Apple Boys.
Speaking of Whiskey Hell, we actually technically did 2 episodes with Whiskey Hell in 2023
we did.
because one of those was one of my favorite episodes that we've ever
so fun.
not just in, but like that we've recorded, like the recording process, and that was when we did MASH,
Recasting
the
of
fan
MASH.
cast of MASH with McShane,
Which
that
was-
so much fun.
That was our last fan cast. So if you want to listen to our fan casts,
All fan casts henceforth will be Patreon because there's a show for that now.
and also you can do $3 a month to listen to those if
Yeah.
you want to hear our fan casts, which is fun.
Yeah.
You get to vote on what movies we fan cast. And then you could also be a guest judge.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
We do accept guest judges. Another favorite episode that I think belongs on our highlight reel, and this, I think it might be one of your favorite episodes we've done.
okay.
It's our boy bands episode.
Oh, boy bands. I was just looking at that right now.
When we got to talk about NSYNC and mainly the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah, it was whole back. Well, it was NSYNC.
It was the Backstreet Boys featuring NSYNC. and
No, it wasn't NSYNC. Oh. Why did my mind blank out?
New Kids on the
there
Block.
we go. My brain just completely was
Yeah.
like, it blacked that name out. But no, it was New Kids on the Block. It was Backstreet Boys featuring New Kids on the Block,
Yeah.
featuring NSYNC, and then those other boy bands.
Yeah.
We got a lot of input from people on that one, which a lot of people like the boy band.
Surprisingly, that episode did really, really well.
Really love that episode. It was so fun.
Can't really do a part 2 for it
No.
because we kind of pretty
We
much
covered
knocked it all
everything.
out.
Mhm.
We could do like a Where Are They Now VH1 thing.
You know, I don't want to do that.
And just, what are they doing now?
I
No,
love
not great.
I love old Backstreet Boys, but new Backstreet Boys, I'm sorry, I can't.
Yeah. Oh, we can't talk about 2023 without bringing this up.
Uh-huh.
It happened back in March.
Uh-huh.
It was our show, their show, our Patreon show.
Oh my God, it was literally
And one 6-hour recording.
not just that, but we had been going all day on the show floor.
Yeah, at Lexington Comic Con.
Oh my God, it was so fun. We played with lightsabers. We made them our dicks.
Yes.
You and Jeff were sword fighting with real swords.
We were pretending that they were our dicks and sword fighting with our lightsaber dicks.
Yeah.
You took the famous
staircase
photo.
picture. Yeah, except you turned around, so we have to recreate that one eventually.
Well, they won't be there this year.
I know.
When we go, it'll just be us.
I know.
Gunnar will be there.
Yes, he gets to go this year
Yeah.
because Stephen Amell's going to be there.
Yep. See, you were unsure about going, and then I showed you that he's going to be there. You're like, yeah, we're going now.
Well, yeah, I'm going to book the hotel room like tomorrow.
Okay.
No, that one was a hell of an episode. I will tell. Episodes
Recording session.
There was so much alcohol.
Lots.
Jeff and I shared 2 bottles of
That
mead.
Yeah. We had lots of bourbon going around.
There was a lot of bourbon, beers.
I did get to try the Twisted Tea whiskey.
Yeah, we did.
It wasn't bad.
No, I didn't like it. It's
It
too
wasn't
sweet.
great.
No.
It was okay.
But you could, if you listen to our episode and then their episode,
Yeah.
and then our last call episode, you could gradually hear us just spiraling out of control. But it was fun though. Oh my God, it was so fun.
That's a big, huge highlight for me for this year. That was a great day.
That was a very great day.
What a fun day that was.
It was. Oh, and then you got to try the Mexican restaurant, Moe's.
That's not really a Mexican restaurant.
Tex-Mex.
It's more like
American Mexican.
Chipotle,
See, okay. Well,
except better.
but you got to try it.
I did.
And you loved it.
I'm glad that I was able to eat that way.
Uh-huh.
That giant burrito.
Uh-huh.
Because it really helped me to drink for 6 hours
Straight.
and not be dead.
I mean, we drank for 6 hours as well.
Well, no, I meant that amount of food.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, you drank that
Because-
amount of food for 6 hours. Okay.
I did drink that amount of food for 6 hours. But you know what I mean.
I do.
We had Phantom Jukebox on twice this year.
Are they the only ones that we've had on twice besides McShane?
Yeah, I don't know. No. Jason.
And Aaron.
Well, we had Jason for the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
We had Jason to the Rescue episode.
Mad
Designated-
Libs 2.
Mad Libs 2 and Mad Libs 3. Jason was on 4 times this year.
It's 5.
What was the other?
You said 80s,
80s.
Mad Libs 2, Mad Libs 3,
Jason to the Rescue.
Jason to the Rescue, and
That's it.
PFM.
That's Mad Libs 3.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, so it was 4.
Yeah.
So he has been on the most.
Jason was on the show most this year.
Jason to the Rescue and Aaron coming in clutch.
But we did get to finally have Alicia on the show also, which was amazing. She's amazing.
She is. She's funny.
Love her
I
so
love
much.
her.
But Phantom Jukebox.
Oh, my God.
Phantom fucking Jukebox.
Oh, my God.
Ty Lindsay.
Oh, my God. Joe Shannon.
Joe Shannon. I mean, what can you say?
My God. It's like a weeb mating call. I listened to that the other day, and I
The
heard.
Weebs episode, that's where...
Uh-huh.
Go ahead, you can say it.
It will.
Started.
Yep. No, it started at Lexington
yeah.
Comic-Con, and it carried over to that episode.
And then, well...
And then he talked about... you talked about Arnold Schwarzenegger
And-
at a con.
Ew.
And he goes, oh, oh my God, weebs.
It will.
And then Joe said that ooh woo is a weeb mating call.
It is.
And you could hear Ty just lose his shit.
Oh, my God. I love those guys so much. While we're talking about Ty, congratulations to Ty and Dakota on their engagement.
Swear to God, if I'm not the fucking flower girl, I'm going to be so fucking mad.
No, we get to be instead of we're going to give beers to people.
Oh, can we do that? We can give alcohol to people?
That is Dakota is the bride. You have to ask. She will want you to throw cold French fries.
No,
at
that's
people.
just for us. How dare you?
Okay, that's your
Wine and
Dakota's
cold
thing.
French fries. That is our thing. How dare you take that away from us?
Okay, yeah, you're right. And we did Kung Pao. We did a movie review of them. Kung Pao, because Joe
Never seen it.
had never seen Kung Pao. He seemed really unsure. Still,
I think he needs to watch it one more time.
I think we should all watch it together.
Yeah, when we go down for their wedding.
Yes, and you and Dakota can have cold French fries. And
No,
wine
I'm going to hang out with you guys and watch Kung Pao and eat cold French fries and drink wine.
with Dakota.
Well, she'll be with her girls.
No,
Are we going down for their wedding?
I'm
Are we
sure
going to
she'll
try and
invite
go
you.
down before?
I don't know.
See?
I know we got an invite,
Okay,
so
cool.
there's that. We can. Why not just do it all at once?
Do you not remember how our wedding night went? I went to Heather's with the girls, and you did the guy thing at the house?
Well, I meant afterwards.
Oh, afterward. No, after they get married, though, they're going to want to go away from
They're
everybody.
going to want us to come back here.
Yeah, they're going to tell us to go home.
We'll
So
go
we
down
need
a
to
couple
go-
days before.
That's what I was just about to say. We'll go down a couple days before. We can watch Kung Pao
You and Dakota can watch Kung Pao.
with you guys, but we're going to be eating cold French fries and eating wine,
Drinking wine?
wine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what time of the year they're getting married, but we'll snuggle under a blanket and share a big.
In Florida.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not in the summer.
No.
Anywho, one of our more popular episodes this year was horribly recorded because we had to do it on my phone.
Yeah, that's because the
Our
wind
power went out.
for 5
3
days.
A whole weekend.
No, I thought it was 5 days.
And
It came back on Tuesday.
It came back Sunday night.
No, I
Apocalypse.
thought it was Monday.
Apocalypse 2023.
It went out Thursday because I was at the gym. You said, "Oh, the power's flickering."
No, it was a Friday.
I thought it was a Saturday
No.
or a Thursday.
It was Friday because I remember talking to.
Oh yeah, we had game night in the living room, and Gunnar played Cards Against Humanity for the first time,
Yeah.
and he kicked our butts.
Yeah.
And he drank
Big,
sodas.
he drank Code Red Mountain Dew.
Right, and we drank beers.
Yeah.
That was a fun time.
It was. It
We
really
were
was.
supposed to go to Lexington
Yeah.
to meet up with the Moose Lounge,
Yep.
and that kind of failed. That's
Yep.
when it turned into Lexington Comic Con.
Yeah.
Because that was after.
Yep.
We weren't planning on, we were just going to do one episode.
It was the week before,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
What? Comic Con?
When the power went out, the outage.
The
It was-
outage was March 4th.
Oh, it was early in March.
Yeah, because remember we had to take all the battery chargers
Yeah, it
to
was right after your
Mom's
birthday.
house and charge it. And
Yep.
Yeah,
It was rough.
it was very rough.
That was a popular episode.
That was fun, though. I don't
guess if
remember
you
what we
put-
talked about.
We talked about what we were doing to get by.
Oh, yeah, we did do a live, too, in our pajamas, in
we
the
were-
bed.
Yeah, we were laying in bed
Yeah.
under a lot of blankets because
Yeah.
it was cold.
Yeah, it was like,
It was in the
Two.
the low 20s.
it was high teens.
Yeah.
High teens.
Yeah.
High C.
And one of the episodes that you wanted me to put on here, because it's a favorite of yours, was our St. Patrick's Day episode.
It was
Bad
a-
Luck of the Irish.
It was a favorite because just the drink concoction and the idea that I came up with.
With the D&D dice.
Yeah.
What was it? We used a D20?
No.
I thought we used a D... No, we used
No,
everything but
6.
that.
No, we used a 6.
Did we?
Yes.
Okay.
We used a decent.
Well, we used multiple dice because it was, if it lands on this...
Yeah, we did because each
this
shot.
mixed with this.
Yeah, each shot had a number.
Yeah, it was like 6... There were 3 sets of dice, but they were all the 6 sides.
Something like that. No. One was an 8. One was a 6. One was a 4. I don't quite remember, but we had 8 different types of liquor
Yeah.
or beer.
Something like that.
8 alcoholic beverages.
Something like that.
And we ended up mixing them in a shot.
yeah.
And every time we would roll the dice, we had to choose. Well, we didn't choose, but we had that number and mix it in a glass.
Right.
And we had to drink it.
Is that what it was?
That was awful.
Damn.
It was fun because we talked about Irish things.
Yeah.
Fun facts.
Irish trivia.
Oh God, it was bad.
The episode of My People. Mm-hmm. Another favorite episode for both of us, I think, was when we had Jess and Sonia from Opinionated Lushes on to talk about our Scream Queens.
We did. We talked about them Scream Queens.
Yeah.
I like talking horror movies with them girls.
I like talking horror movies.
Well, I like talking horror movies too.
I like
but
them girls too. They're awesome.
It's really hard to find real horror movie fan, like females who are horror movie fans.
Yeah.
Like, they broke it down when it came to their favorite Scream Queens, and I love that.
Yeah.
Like, why is Neve Campbell your favorite? Or why is Jamie Lee Curtis your favorite? Why is, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Not Sherry Moon Zombie.
Yeah. Yeah. No. She's a Scream Queef. Hey, that might be an idea.
That is a good one.
Lucy's eyes are creeping me out.
Love Opinionated Lushes. Love you girls so much.
Let's see. We did our Power Rangers episode to celebrate the 30th anniversary
Oh, God, that
of the
makes
Power
me feel
Rangers.
so fucking old.
That was fun. We watched that.
That was the one that, we watched
Forever and Always, the
Yeah.
Netflix special.
Oh, that made me cry.
It did. Trini and Jason. It was rough. It was such a good watch, though.
That was the one that
The acting is so bad.
so bad. We didn't realize how bad the acting was when we were kids because it was just so awesome.
Well,
and
we
now
were
watch
8
it.
and 9 years old.
I was 7.
In 93?
Yeah, I was 7.
I was 8. Yeah.
See?
7 and 8 years old.
Yeah.
Well, it carried over till we were 8, 9.
They carried over until like 11 or
A
12.
lot of episodes for 3 seasons.
A lot. I do know that was one of Gunner's favorite episodes of ours. Just because you said, ew, gross. I'm like,
Kimberly's a Pink Ranger. She wears a skirt like a girl.
ew, gross.
Gross.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, and he still wants me to say that now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then we did our JCPS, the bus thing.
That's because it pissed me off.
And you wanted to come up here and talk about it as a bonus episode, and surprisingly, it did very fucking well.
That's because we did hashtag JCPS. Fuck the JCPS.
Yeah, it's a top 5 overall episode.
That's because everybody listened to it in JCPS area.
Yeah. Yeah.
They wanted to hear our hot take on it. It
Yeah.
wasn't really a hot take because it was true,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Well, yeah. No, it's it's not a hot take because it pissed everyone off.
Mm-hmm. And our kid's not even a fucking bus rider.
No.
And it still pissed me off because if that was my kid,
Yeah.
I'd be out for blood.
Yeah.
Superintendent douchebag.
So, going back to August 26th, 2021, Happy Hour podcast debut.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Me, you, and that other guy who will not be named
The one guy.
because he's a douche. It's okay. I got rid of him on Facebook. You. We were Happy Hour podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And we it took a while for us to realize when people were asking us, hey, where can we find your show? Oh, just look up. Well, you can't look it up because why?
There is 685 million. I gotta sneeze.
Go ahead.
Podcasts with that name.
Yep.
It was ridiculous. Like we were try the beer emoji happy hour podcast beer emoji.
That was the only way it worked.
It really was.
Because we were the only Happy Hour podcast with the beer emojis.
Yep.
But,
Still, there were way too many.
yeah.
Way too many. And we wanted to set ourselves, make ourselves stand out.
Yeah.
I know that we had been working on a name for a couple of weeks. We bounced back and forth between Gray's Tavern, Gray's Bar, Gray's Hangout, like a whole bunch of different names. And we couldn't...
The one I came up with was just it was easy, but you're right, it did kind of suck. The Mike and Tab show.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like a morning show.
Yeah. The Today Show with Matt Lauer.
The View with those dumb bitches.
Fuck them.
I know. But no, I know that we discussed it and we were trying to get our ducks in a row.
Yeah.
And it literally happened. Well, the process began on January 1st of 2022.
Yeah. We also had musical talent Ian Abelband, local musician Ian Abelband. He was on the show.
Yes, and Earth Below Us,
We went to their show
which
at Magbar.
they are fucking rad.
Yeah, they're cool as shit.
I love them as people,
Yes.
and I love them as musicians.
Awesome.
Like their lead singer and guitarist, like he was a ex-army guy.
Yeah, and their bass player.
And their bass player. Yeah, he fought in like Desert Storm or something.
Mm-hmm.
So he's older.
Yeah.
But those guys put on a really
Oh,
fucking awesome show.
Oh, they jam.
I do know
They
that
jam.
you put the word out for like musicians
Mm-hmm.
and comedians, and we got a lot of people who were interested, but they were the only ones who actually carried through with it.
Yeah.
Now, throughout 2023 as well, we went to Old Winery 502.
Yep.
We tried to get into Falls City, but our schedules didn't line up.
Right.
We did get to go and interview Mile Wide.
Scott, the owner.
The Scott.
Well, one of the owners.
One of the owners, which is my favorite beer. Anything Mile Wide that is a sour or a stout, you guys rock.
Mile
Love
Wide
it.
is my personal favorite beer company, not brewery.
Not brewery, but beer company.
Yes.
Made
Very
that known.
specific.
If you guys want to check out that episode, it is on YouTube, and you can see me slowly dying, or just dying in general.
It's very unprofessional of you, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry that I drank an entire bottle of Evan Williams eggnog and 3/4 of a jar of Eggo waffle moonshine.
It was more than that.
It was 3/4 because you had some shots, and there's still a little bit left
Yeah, I
in
did
the
have
fridge.
a couple shots, that's fair.
I mean, it's delicious as fuck, but
It's
Jesus
good.
fucking Christ, I had too much sugar.
Who was it that wanted you to let
Big
him know?
C.
Was it C?
It was a big C.
When we found it?
Because he
Yeah.
showed me a picture, and I said, dude, I'm trying to find this. And he's like, well, let me know what it is, what it tastes like when you find it. I said, fuck yeah, I will. And I couldn't find it. I've been looking for like months, and then I found it.
Yeah.
And I got excited. And then I'm thinking, ooh, this is great. I wasn't feeling shit until we jumped on Whiskey Hill's Patreon.
Yeah.
Oops.
We have a good time on their Patreon.
I love going on their Patreon and causing shit.
Yeah.
My favorite part is trying to make them break.
Oh, you know who else's Patreon debuted this year? Ours.
The Taproom.
Yep.
Thank you
Taproom.
all.
I've changed the name of it. It's the Grace Taproom Podcast Plus.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did.
I wanted to.
You know what? You should make the top tier, the $10 tier,
Yeah.
the plus tier. Or max tier. That would be cool.
Taproom Max. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like
make
HBO
that
Max.
Yeah, make that like a $20 tier.
Max Plus, Plus Max.
Max plus.
There's Max, there's Plus, and there's Max Plus.
That sounds like tampons.
Yeah, it does. That's
yeah,
gross.
we shouldn't do that.
No.
It's not gross, just we shouldn't do that.
We had our first live podcast this year.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Live show.
We did.
Live,
And
like in front of an audience live.
The audience, they lost our audio.
Yeah.
Which, no fault of theirs.
It was stolen.
It was stolen.
That sucks.
I mean, everybody who recorded from, what was it, Saturday at like, what, 4,
I think
5?
it's Saturday and Sunday.
Moose is the only one Moose is the only one from Saturday that got it.
Oh, between
They were the
us-
last one. So it was like 3 or 4 because Brian got his, Moose got his. Because remember, it was Brian and then Moose Lounge. It was Next Level Pod
Yeah.
and Moose Lounge.
Yeah.
Then Moose Lounge. And then after that, he said everybody else is from there to Sunday gone.
Yeah.
It got stolen
that
off of
sucks.
an USB.
Still had fun doing it though.
Oh, so much
it
fun.
was awesome.
But we did
Is
sign
this
up
breaking
again.
news?
Sure, breaking news right here.
Okay.
We have signed up for not only Louisville PopCon for next year, but Indy PopCon as well, where they
Oh.
hold the podcast nominations.
So we're doing 2 live shows.
Fuck
this
yeah,
year.
I want to.
Hey, we're on tour.
Yes!
We're on tour.
No, the coolest part though of
Kinda.
being, I mean,
It counts. It's multiple cities.
it is multiple
counts.
cities, even though we live in one.
Doesn't
So,
matter.
if you guys listening would like to, any podcasters who are listening, who would like the link to it, reach out to us. We'll send it to you if you would like to try and get in to be a part of the podcast
If you
live stage.
Yeah, you'll have to travel.
I mean,
But you'll get to hang with us.
I mean, if you do, yeah, we'll get hotel rooms right next to each other, and
We'll have a party night.
fuck yeah. And then if you come to Louisville, you can stay here with the dogs and Gunner and us.
Get a hotel. We don't have that much room. Unless you want to sleep on a floor.
We're going to have like 6 podcasters come over
There
here.
is no room in this house. Will you please stop telling people they can crash here?
Louisville PopCon is during August when it's hot. So we'll put some tents out in the backyard.
You can sleep in the heat.
Exactly.
It gets hot here. It sucks. Anyone who knows me knows how
I'll
much
sleep outside. You can sleep next to whoever wants it.
No,
Tyler, I'm
if you
calling
sleep
it.
outside, I will be sleeping in our bed alone. Alone.
But anyway.
Tyler, no.
You're not camping, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, you can sleep in a tent with Tyler since he wants to camp so bad.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Good luck.
Thanks.
You
I
know
don't have a
he's-
wiener.
It doesn't matter. You know Tyler doesn't care.
I mean, I have a detachable one that vibrates.
Be
but
afraid.
Why?
Fear.
He should fear me.
No. No.
Anyway.
I'm more afraid of him than I am of you.
Okay. It's because he has a wiener.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
I know.
And he's bigger.
Okay.
He's taller than. Well,
There's a lot of people
are.
are bigger than you. But no, PopCon is super fun. It was really cool, though, to be on the stage. And
Well, you get to go to a con for free. You
that's
get in
true.
for free.
Well, I mean, you
also.
have to pay to park, but you can get into a con for free.
Well, yeah, I meant admission.
Can I? So the coolest part, though, for me is, and it was nerve-wracking because I was so scared I was going to say something because you can't really cuss. You could say like hell.
That was really
and
hard
damn.
for Shorty and Tyler,
It was really hard for Shorty because he didn't want to wear a shirt. And I told him he had to.
even though he didn't.
He wore a wife beater, I think.
No,
Did they allow him?
he took during the Inner Idiot set.
Oh, I thought.
during-
I thought he had a shirt on.
No, he took his shirt off anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, I took photos.
Okay. I want to see him. And then
I'll show him later.
Okay, and then it was nerve wracking to be on the stage, but it was even more nerve wracking when your mother-in-law and grandparents-in-law are sitting center aisles, staring at you, and unfortunately, that we lost the audio. Your mom stole the fucking show.
She really did.
I love it, and we should really do that episode that we were talking about. Don't say anything now. But
She 100% stole the show.
it was so great. And like all of the friends that were there, that were just there visiting the con, they were like, oh my gosh, you're here. I'm like, yeah, we're doing the podcast thing in the stage. They're like, cool. So they showed up. It was almost like being a stand-up comedian as well. Having everybody in the crowd like heckling us, and we're trying to recast Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I still have that cast list, by the way. So
Do you? You
I
still
do.
have your
I-
Resident Evil
I
cast?
do.
I got rid of mine as soon as we finished recording.
I did not. For some reason, I did not. That would be a fun episode to recast.
We
Since
already did it.
We did it, but there's no proof.
Yeah.
No one videoed us. Like, we videoed them.
No, I have it's on YouTube.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ours?
Yeah, Michaela recorded it.
Oh, that's right. In snippets.
Yeah, Michaela recorded it for us.
But it was
It's on our YouTube channel.
it was so fucking cool though to be on the stage. It's not a big stage for those of you wondering. It's like 5 foot, not 5 foot. It's like what, a foot tall?
It's a local band stage.
Yeah.
It's a local band
Yeah.
stage. Yeah.
The one that you go out into a bar and it's in the back of the bar, like
Yeah.
outside kind of stage.
It's like a 3 foot off the
It's a
ground.
mag bar stage.
That's not that low to the ground.
I
That's because that's like a step.
I know. But no, it was
Jesus
so
Christ.
it was fun. It was fun. Totally can't wait to do it again.
I have the hiccups so bad. But speaking of Inner Idiot,
Yes.
that was a fun night too.
What, us on them or them on us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I like how they do their episodes.
Yeah.
Where it starts off as a Facebook Live,
Oh yeah.
and then it transitions.
It keeps you
into-
drawn in, and then you have to
Yeah.
wait for the episode.
I like that. I think that's really clever how they do their shows.
Huge shout out that you did not put down on your first time guest,
What?
Andreas from the Latin Jukebox.
Shit, Andreas, dude, I am so sorry.
That
I cannot.
amazing human being.
Yeah. One of the best people that we
Oh
know.
my God. Okay, so I don't believe in Jesus, but if Jesus was a person, it would be Andreas.
No, God.
No.
Andreas
no,
created God.
No, because
That's where God comes
no,
from.
don't even say that because the Christian God is a disgusting, evil human entity who likes to watch people suffer. Jesus was a kind. I could see. Andreas is just the absolute most amazing, nicest, kindest, wonderful, most positive human being. Like, he gets up in the morning and drinks a cup of positivity.
Yeah. He
And
really
happiness and sunshine.
We got to have Andreas twice this year.
We did.
We
did a 24-hour
Yeah. Kentucky Humane Society.
live event.
Yep. That was fun.
That was fun, but it hurt.
At least it wasn't 40 hours like last time. Like last year.
Yeah, no. The 24 hours was super fun. For some stupid reason, Zoom did not like us with that large of a video file to upload, and all the media was like, you know what, fuck you, we're not going to upload.
Yeah.
I'm sad because Ryan Leskis and B-Words.
Especially that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We were slap happy already.
Leskis did not help with, well, he did, but he didn't. When he had the animal filters.
Oh my,
he
want a kids children's show.
He broke out his Ice Cube impression.
I want a children's show. If I had a child, not Gunner's age, but if I had another small child, that's what I would let them watch.
Is
Ryan Leskis
being
is
crossfaded doing,
yeah.
We got B-Word on that one.
And he was
as a surprise guest.
A surprise guest, yes.
Yeah.
And he was so mad that Leskis actually had the filters.
He was so upset.
So salty.
How come he gets to do these filters, but I can't?
I can't find the fucking filters.
B-Word, I found them, and I will direct you to them.
No, you won't.
I will.
Eventually.
Uh-huh. Well, like we said, I was telling you before we were recording this. Next time B-Word is on the show, I'll show him where they are and how to find them.
You know, after this episode drops, he's going to be texting the fuck out of you going, where is that?
He might blow my phone up.
Yeah, he probably
He
will.
might.
But there were so many great people on that episode for the 24-hour charity event. Thank you. We cannot thank you enough for assisting us with that. I mean, Jesus, that event was huge to us. I mean, we had PFM After Dark, Opinionated Lushes. A huge shout out to Opinionated Lushes on that one because they endured not only the switch between StreamYard and Zoom, because StreamYard started to be a piece of crap. Then we had Aaron,
yes,
and Shauna,
yes.
And
Shauna's live debut and podcasting debut
on our
with us.
show.
Yes,
we took a podcasting virginity
twice.
Hell yeah, we did
Twice
to the same person.
It counts.
It counts.
I'll take it.
It totally counts as one.
Yeah, that still counts as one.
And then we had 2-hour block of Whiskey Hell.
Yeah.
Which did not disappoint.
Never
I loved
does.
every fucking second. Everybody on the show, I loved every second. Of course, we had Pain Productions for 2 hours, filling every single second of those 2 hours.
Yeah.
With his
animal filters.
Buttery Christmas voice. What did he call himself on his episode?
Figgy pudding.
Figgy, give me pudding, figgy pudding.
We won't go until we
get some. We won't go. God fucking damn it, Ryan Leskis. God damn.
Ryan Leskis is an amazing person.
Ryan Leskis is Loki, but in human form. I'm pretty sure he's Loki. Then we had a first-time guest on the show, even though it wasn't an actual recorded, Brian from the Next Level Podcast.
Yeah.
A local podcast.
Yeah.
Who we really need to get on the show.
Yes. Oh, yes. This year. Yeah, it will happen this year.
100%. And then he was on for 2 hours.
Yep.
And then Aaron came back at what time? Oh, wait, nope. Take that back. It was Seismic Cinema at 5 a.m. our time, which was 10 their time, because they're from Scotland. Wait, what? At 6, Aaron slid in to help out at 7:45, almost 8-ish, with Slayer's Drunk Gaming. And then we had Latin Jukebox Andreas. We had a break at 10, which God bless Michaela and Sierra.
Again,
Lifesavers came in with some fresh faces, fresh energy. They took the 10 to 11 slot. Then we had, of course, Roman and, goddammit, Frank from Bruise and Banter. I want to get a button that says,
goddammit, Frank.
GD Frank or GDF.
GDF.
GDF. Goddammit, Frank.
Hashtag GDF.
Hashtag GDF. Learn how to pour a fucking beer.
That would be cool.
Yeah, it's going to happen. We had a local DJ Eric.
Friend of the show also.
Absolute friend of the show. CK and GK podcast, which was really fun talking about that weird Jewish
Oh, yeah.
Spotify playlist thing.
The Jewish Christmas or
rap
Hanukkah.
or Hanukkah rap song
playlist.
or something. Oh, my God. It is hilarious.
Hanukkah hip-hop.
Love it.
You listened to that.
I did, like, right after we finished.
Yeah.
It was so funny.
It's hilarious.
We could skip over that guy. Then we had Tallboy Radio, Matt Mish, and then ending out the night, Slayer's Drunk Gaming. The guy that I skipped over was Big Nick.
Shout out to Big Nick. You shush. I will shout out Big Nick.
You can shout
because
him
Big
out.
Nick rules.
He does.
He's awesome.
No,
He's funny. He's hilarious.
Okay. Well, then, if he's so funny, why don't you marry him then?
I might.
Please do.
Oh, no, he's from California. California's gross.
Gross.
There's too many liberals in California. California way.
Oh, no.
What's
You know what's really what I actually I just came to the realization downstairs when we were making this list is so on September I don't like saying that, that's weird. September 11th we released the episode.
You don't like saying September 11th?
Well, I do, but it's always like flashbacks.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Yes.
America. So anyway, we released the episode of Tucker and Dale.
Right.
Literally, was it that weekend or the weekend after?
The Tucker and Dale episode?
Tucker and Dale released September 11th.
Yeah.
Was it the weekend of that or the weekend after that when we went to Scarefest and met motherfucking Tyler Labine?
Oh, that was after.
It was that
'Cause
weekend
we told
or the
him-
weekend after, and he went back and actually fucking listened to it.
Yeah.
And that was not a good episode for me. I felt like we rambled.
The Tucker and Dale episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of did. It did okay.
Could have been shorter, but
It did all right.
hey, at least he listened to it.
Yeah.
Really
That's all I
hope,
care about.
Really
is
hope
that-
I did enough justice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Just because
Scarefest-
Tyler Labine fucking listened to the episode.
Scarefest was the weekend before Halloween.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it 6 weeks after that?
It was the weekend before Halloween.
Oh, shit.
We got to meet David Arquette.
Yeah, we did.
I accidentally pushed Scout Taylor Compton on the ground.
You almost did, but no. When you whipped around the corner, you bumped
Yeah.
into her. She almost
Yeah.
fell, but you caught her.
Yeah, I picked her up, and then who was it? Dylan McDermott walked past me,
Mm-hmm.
and I went, "Hey, Dylan!" And I went back down to my phone, and then 5 minutes later, Emily Kenny walked by, and you went, "Hey, Beth from The Walking Dead just walked by you."
And you went, damn it.
I went, "What? Where? Fuck! God damn it!" So you got to see Emily Kenny. I mean, I saw her.
No, I literally got to
But-
talk to her, though.
Yeah.
When you were in line for David Arquette, because me and Gunnar went walking around because I couldn't stand there for much longer.
Yeah, you and Gunnar were sitting up against the wall.
Yeah, but
Taking a break.
no. When you traded me out, when you and Gunnar walked around,
Yeah.
and then you traded me out, me and Gunnar walked around. She had no one at her booth, and I'm like, Gunnar, you know who that is? He goes, who? I said, that's Beth from The Walking Dead, and he dropped to the ground like he does when he gets shy. I was like, get up! So he gets up and he walks
did he
over.
really?
Yeah, he did that little weird.
I thought you said she walked by me.
She did walk by you, but we actually got to talk to her.
Okay.
She's really sweet.
That David Arquette line was long.
It was.
It was so worth it, though.
Yeah, for the whole 20 seconds we got to talk
Greg
to her.
Nicotero.
Oh!
If we're going to talk about Scarefest,
Oh, my God. Oh, God.
you want to?
Oh, God.
You want to? All right, I am going to drink. Tab, take it away.
No, I'm good.
Greg
I'm good.
Nicotero.
I'm good. We already talked about it.
Greg Nicotero.
We've talked about it.
You want to talk about Greg Nicotero, don't you?
He was absolutely fucking
Go
amazing.
ahead. Go ahead. Go
He was
ahead.
so amazing.
We
He
have
was so
time.
nice. He was so nice. He we were waiting in line and there were people in front of us and it was just great just watching him interact with people.
I'll post the video.
And then he signed the picture that I chose. He let Gunnar hold a zombie head even though Gunnar didn't because he was too scared of it for some reason. And we took a picture and I just thanked him for
His service.
Yes, thanked him for his service.
Because he's apparently a veteran. He's not a veteran.
He's awesome at what he does. His special effects makeup is amazing, and he doesn't have to go like out of this world, above and beyond craziness.
Yeah.
You know, like he does pretty good practical effects. Pretty good. He does amazing practical effects.
Pretty
Excuse
good.
me. I corrected myself. Thank you.
That's better. It's pretty fucking awesome.
But no, he was all around great guy, and getting to like stand next to him and touch him and talk to him, and he talked to me. He wasn't like trying to blow me off, even though he had
He had
a
a
decent line.
conversation.
He had a real conversation.
Yeah.
And afterwards, we went outside so I can catch my breath because I was literally in tears.
I'll post the video.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'm more than okay with that.
I know you are.
And he was.
Check
I
our
was
YouTube channel.
flabbergasted. So leading from Scarefest to we got to do 3 fucking cons as Taproom this year.
We did.
Lexington Comic Con.
Hopefully
PopCon,
2024 we'll do more.
and beer and bourbon fests.
Yes.
I do want to get into those.
That'll happen during the summer.
Summer and fall, spring, summer, fall.
Yeah,
that's
let's
kind of
do 'em all.
I'm down.
We're on
a lot of money.
Beer Fest tour.
Here in Louisville.
The Taproom Beer Fest
Come
tour.
and find us. Give us a high five. You'll get a sticker.
Tops off. Well, that's Bert. You can't do that.
Also, you could scan our titties because we have QR codes.
Ming Chain did that at...
To me. He did. He's like, oh, you like you liking the con?
That
Yeah,
was-
love the con. He's like, so
that
great
was at
stuff.
PopCon.
It was. I was like, yeah, we actually just got off the stage about an hour and a half ago. And he's like, oh, that's super cool. I was up there. And then he looks down and he goes, is that the name? Is that your podcast? I said, fuck yeah, it is. And he goes, cool. Can I scan your titty? I was like, that okay.
Well, what's cool about that is he walked up to us. Because we were waiting for Ross Marquand.
Yes.
Well, we were waiting for you to wait for Ross Marquand.
You were waiting on me because I was waiting on Ross
yeah,
Marquand.
that's what I said.
I'm so mad. I didn't even get to see him. Every time we walked past his booth, he was on
You've
fucking
met
break.
him 3 times.
I want to meet him again.
More and
I
more.
need to touch him
Again.
again. I don't think I touched him the first couple times.
No, his arm is around you.
Oh, yeah, we did take a picture because I was Killer Frost.
And Gunnar was the Red Ranger.
He was.
And
Like
I
10 feet
was-
away from all of us.
I was Andy Dwyer. Mm-hmm. I cosplayed as
You
a
did.
Parks and Rec because Jim O'Hare was there, who we're going to meet again in a couple months.
And hopefully Gunnar still has a job mowing his lawn.
Yeah. Even though he hasn't showed up for work yet.
And it doesn't matter.
It's
He
been
hasn't.
4
He
years.
hasn't. No, he hasn't. He hasn't put in his timesheet
That's
to
fair.
where he has to, come in what time he has to.
That's fair.
So piggybacking off of Scarefest, we changed our what was our happy hour Halloween
Happy Hour Ween.
happy hour ween
We did Taproom of
We
Terror
did-
this year.
Taproom of Terror,
Yeah.
which was super fun.
Yes.
I mean, it's literally almost the same thing as we did last year, but
Yeah.
different name.
Yeah.
We got to talk about demonic possessions, Bloomhouse movies.
Yeah?
I mean, Bloomhouse is like, anytime we see the Bloomhouse logo, we're like,
Mm-hmm.
let's fucking go!
Yeah. For the most part, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, but we got to talk about Hometown Hero, Waverly fucking Hills.
Yes.
I mean, people... Look at AJ when he came here last year.
I did.
Well, I meant, you seen tears rolling down his eyes.
It was like taking a child to Disney World. Oh, there it is. Holy shit.
yeah,
That's
coming
nice.
up over that hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really wish you got a video of his face on that
I
one.
should have.
I bet he was a kid on Christmas.
It was pretty good. I'm glad he had fun with that.
And I'm super glad we rounded out Taproom of Terror with the tribute to the man himself, JC. Not Jesus Christ,
John Carpenter.
the God.
The
Himself.
actual JC.
The actual
one that
real
exists.
JC.
Yes.
John Carpenter. We, again, huge fucking shout out to Aaron from I Had to Say It, coming in clutch for our Thanksgiving episode with his beautiful wife, Shauna.
Yes.
Our guest that was supposed to be on the show was sick and couldn't record. So Aaron came in clutch again. Our dude, Aaron.
Yeah.
Fucking love that guy. My twin.
Yeah. Apparently.
We have a lot of things in common, which is freakishly weird.
Yeah, it's true.
Literally. I mean, the only difference is age and gender.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We broke into episode 100 this year.
We did.
Our greatest hits episode.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Which we talked about our favorites over the 100 episodes.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Oh yeah.
I really like that one. I love when we can like recap
Oh yeah.
and go back down memory lane and think about all the fun stuff.
Oh, it's fun.
What about the first time? Well, technically it's the second time we've done Power Hour.
Is
This-
it? What was the other time?
We did not record it. We did Power Hour
Oh,
downstairs watching Parks and Rec.
yeah, that's right.
That was the night you decided to chug a Four Loko before you got started.
Yeah, I messed up.
You messed up big time, but you
Yeah.
boot and rallied.
I did. Yeah, I threw up on that one. On the first one,
Yeah.
the unrecorded one.
Yes. I got 45 shots in that night.
Yeah,
White Claws.
I had 60 something.
No.
Yeah.
No. I wasn't that far behind you, but that doesn't count because you threw up. I think you had 52.
It was a lot more than that.
I think it was
well, not a lot
52.
more than that, but it was more.
I think it was like 52, 55.
Caleb had like 80 something.
He had like 74 or 75.
It was high.
He tapped when I tapped, or he tapped a few minutes, like 20 minutes after I did, or something.
It was close.
Yeah.
Yeah. We debuted our fucking Patreon this year. Patreon.com/GraceTaproomPod. Which we've had a lot of cool content on there. We've
We
each
really
had
have.
our own shows on there.
That we pulled.
Yeah.
It wasn't getting a lot of feedback, and not only that, but it was super fucking stressful.
Well, mine was doing. I mean, they were doing okay. I pulled mine because I just don't like doing a show by myself.
Mine was, you drop the episode after you record. You're like, okay, I can do this. And then you're like, oh my God, it's time to record again. I just recorded, but you really didn't.
Yeah.
And it was just a constant, like, the tap room, the tap room, and then I had twat, and then I have my normal life. Not only that, but can we also call into year of review
Okay.
radio station?
Yes. Oh, I forgot all about that.
I just remembered because I remember doing the radio station, our podcast, and then my podcast. Then the next week we do our podcast, so I'd have a break. Then we would do the radio station, our podcast, my podcast. So it was a constant, like, socials and editing and just
Yeah.
thinking of things to do, and it was just way too much. So that's why twat retired. It's gone.
Same for me, but Colts and Killers.
Yeah. But Taproom fucking radio,
Yeah.
that's a good time. Now, for those of you listening, if you haven't checked it
we
out
haven't
yet,
done it in over a month.
we haven't done it since Black Friday.
Yeah.
But for those of you listening, if you want to go check it out, hit up our link tree.
Yeah.
We are working on a website right now. It's not done.
Yes. Breaking news. We have a we will have a website.
When I can-
Taproom.com.
When I get into gear and start working on it again. But no, if you want to check it out, check out the radio station. There are no commercials. It's super random music. You got 80s, you got 90s, you got metal, you got black metal, you got country, you got not country, you got folk, you got bluegrass, all kinds of different types of music, but it's super fun.
Boy bands.
90s,
Yeah.
same thing. But no, we God, we've had a lot of good times.
Yeah.
The last episode that we dropped of 2023, absolutely. I mean, it means something to me because I was on the episode with the El Presidente.
Us. But
Well,
yeah. I know what you mean.
you were on an episode with him last year
No.
or 2 years ago.
Episode 4.
Yeah, so you were on that. I
Yeah,
have yet to be
that's
on an
true.
episode with him.
Yeah, that's true.
So we got to do a family episode for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, for 10 minutes.
And then he lost all care.
Yeah.
He wanted to go play his games, but who can blame him?
We did lose a not podcasting friends, but the show this year.
We lost a show.
Bleach Bros.
We lost a show.
Yes.
We didn't lose friends.
That's what I said.
Okay.
We didn't lose friends, we lost the show.
Yep.
Bleach Bros. We did American House of the Dragon episode with them. And that was a lot of fun.
And we were on their show.
Yep. Earlier this year.
Well, no, we did the me and Jake were on a team, and you and B Word were on a team.
Oh, we were on twice then.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was the X-Men fan cast.
At the beginning of the year.
The House of the Dragon was you and Jake and me and B-Word.
Yeah, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was.
Because B-Word was being a sulky little brat and accused me of... well, you know.
Yeah, actually, Jake and I did really well.
You
I
did.
feel like we did really good together.
It was fun.
And I mean, I love Jake anyway.
Yeah.
Even though there's hate. Not really hate, but...
Friend hate.
Friend hate.
Like you and Big Nick.
Fuck him.
See? Exactly
Shh,
that.
don't tell our secrets. Let me hate him.
And then we did also celebrate 2 years back in August of this year.
We did. We did a...
A 6-hour live.
Yeah, we did a 6-hour live because there's no way we can do any more than
With
that.
Moose Lounge.
Yes.
And PFM.
And PFM. Didn't somebody else jump in too?
Nope.
I thought there was.
Nope. We split 3 hours with Moose Lounge, which is our usual.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then 3 hours of talking shit with PFM.
Yeah. We did play a couple games of Mad Libs, though.
Yeah. We played Mad Libs, Are You Garbage?
Mhm.
All that fun stuff.
It was fun.
2023 was awesome.
2023, even though it was a crap year, like personally,
I'm sorry.
podcasting-wise, it was fucking awesome. We met new people.
Yeah.
We
New friends.
We met new friends. We've made new listeners. We've made new, Patreon subscribers.
Yeah.
Well, hell, we had the Patreon.
My
it's
mom.
It's been a fantastic ride, and we thank each and every one of you so much for listening, for enjoying us. And I honestly cannot wait for 2024.
It's going to be awesome.
It's time to bring the fucking thunder.
We're going to have a good 2024.
We're going to be drunk a lot.
Yeah, again.
Hopefully,
You say a lot, but what you mean is again.
again, and 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 again. But no, we hope to bring you guys a lot more content. Same content or better.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, guys, check out our link tree. There you can find our YouTube, the Patreon, Twitter, X.
Are you doing Tab Take Us Out of Here?
No, I'm just trying to tell people
Okay.
to check out our other stuff,
Oh,
not
yeah.
just our show, because some things we might do on YouTube that we don't do here.
Yeah.
Some things we do on TikTok we don't do here.
You mean Last Call on Patreon.
And then absolutely you should totally subscribe to Listen to Last Call, because we get completely obliterated and don't remember what we say. We don't edit. We don't listen to the episode. We put music on and drop.
Last Call is on Patreon is more of a audio diary. Did we say that? Let's go back and listen.
Nope. There is no let's go back and listen. Nope. Because you're paying for it.
Well, I mean, it's let's go back and listen after it's been uploaded and published.
Yeah, I don't listen.
I have.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I deserve that.
I don't.
Congratulations.
On being a stupid idiot. I know.
Yes.
I know.
Hey, that's what Last Call's for.
Exactly. It's us having fun.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is, yeah.
And being dumb.
Yeah, like we usually are.
We do.
But yeah, 2023 was awesome. Cheers to 2024.
Let's go.
Let's do this. All right. As Bill Goldberg once said, you're next. Tab. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say thank you guys so much for listening.
5 stars.
Appreciate 5 stars. We appreciate you guys so very much. Love you dearly. Each and every one of you that listen.
The tap room is closed on 2023. Let's open it for 2024. Tab, take us out of here.
As always, thanks for listening to this episode. Don't forget to check out our link tree at linktr.ee/Gray's Taproom Podcast 2. You will find many ways to support us. Buy us a coffee, because we will be hungover after this episode. You can subscribe to our Patreon. 3 tiers are available for you. Get your buzzed on for $3, get tipsy for $5, or fully loaded for $10.
Don't text and drive, don't drink and drive, and always drink responsibly.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Taproom closed.
Good night.
Bye.